Hey everyone, we'll be starting in a moment. Please bear with me. Okay. Showing on there. Connection seems to be fine. Showing on there. I think we're good to go. So, hi everyone. Welcome to another stream of Stranding. Today, we are continuing where we had left off, which is, after burning a body, failing to burn another body, which caused an explosion, and then delivering some boxes, we are now apparently trying to reconnect other places on the US together so we can have the Grand America once again. Instead of being the USA, we are the UCA, which is so much better. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do, what we can get up to, and if we can get all of that done. I am wondering if we ever get to see the inside of these cities, because how do people live in this world? It doesn't seem like anyone is above ground anymore. They live in these like weird futuristic bunkers. We don't really get to go further than seeing our room and seeing a bunch of doctors at the moment. But again, we're only in the second part, so maybe they'll show more. I'm also a little worried about the music that's being used, because the last stream, well, I didn't get copy struck yet. I did get my audio muted on Twitch, so that's something, which is just great. So probably when I get in, I'm going to see if there's like a streamer mode or something, and if not, then I might need to just either speak over the music when it happens or just turn music off, which would be a shame. But hey, I'd rather be able to stream this game than not, because of some greedy music corporations. But yeah. Other than that, the guy that we're playing as doesn't want to do this job, but everyone keeps pushing him to do it, whether he wants to do it or not. It's like they're not really listening to what he's saying. It's like, no, you will do this, whether you want to do it or not. It is your destiny, otherwise this game can't happen. Instead of, him coming to his own conclusions, they're forcing him to do it, so. Typical America. Other than that, yeah, not much else. We haven't really got too far into the game, so let's begin and see what we can get up to today. If I can open the correct thing. Why is this here? I guess I didn't close this. Also, Steam is still having this weird issue about syncing its games for some reason. I don't know why, but nearly every single game that I play on stream, or just in general, whenever I finish, it fails to sync, and I have to do it multiple times, like retry it multiple times until it works. I don't know why. It should just straight work, but something wrong on Steam side. Right. See if it's showing up and sound's picked up. Yep, sound is being picked up. I wish this menu was a bit more, animated rather than just a still image. It's not very inspiring. Actually, showing up on there. Connection seems good, everything seems fine, so let us begin. Continue. I hope it continues from where we're left off. Open the cufflinks and press manual then controls to view the game's controls. Crouching. Reduce the sound produced by your footsteps. Holding your breath. Map markers. Prepare to make a delivery. So do I go here first? I mean, this is probably just another way of seeing my orders and things. I can acquire music. You can select music player to play any music you've acquired. Music data can be received as a reward for completing various orders for Sam. This is straight up the stuff from like Metal Gear Solid 5, where you could pick up like music, like cassettes, and then you could play those, which was cool, but I doubt we're going to have any Metal Gear music in it, which is going to be sad. Could be obtained as a reward or whatever. Right, so these are the ones that got me copyright last time. Or not copyright, flagged. Oh, raw, that's a Final Fantasy 14 race. Trigger. Ludens, Pop Virus, Alone. Path 1 and 2. Apparently there's a new tip, probably about the music player. Received as a reward for completing various orders for Sam. Yeah. Options. Right. Counter warning. Tips display. Nothing there. Maybe it's in audio. Nope. I guess I'm just screwed then. Also, I was going to turn on VSync because there was some bad screen tearing last time. Alright. Prepare to make a delivery. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, I've done that. Got all that sorted. Alright, let's go. Oh, hello.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over?
I had a dream.
Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
They could have cleaned them. They look dirty. We're suiting up. So I'm wondering if we die a lot, our body gets covered more and more in hands.
Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data.
Okay.
So, unless the necessary data is stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway,
okay.
All you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online.
Could we just use normal words rather than these weird things? Cupid,
you'll be able to
knots.
initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other,
Weird-looking shoes.
but to our past.
It smells like rope.
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil.
Isn't that a bad thing? No, we've seen Jurassic Park. We know where that goes.
4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue.
Was he always there, just standing us
You'll
watching it
also
get
be able to
changed?
use Cairo printers.
I can see his leg clicking through
Won't be
his
long
jacket
before
there.
we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, you're well wicked. And now we gotta carry our baby.
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there too.
Okay.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
And then he does the whole thing where they do in like survival things where they lick it up and they're like, yes, I can taste why. It tastes like chocolate. We got another flashback thingy? Yep, here we go. I am baby. There's someone on the bed.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby.
Whoa!
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Okay. Hello, Daddy. Is that going to happen every time you plug him in? So is it like we're actually plugging it directly into ourselves, or are we plugging it into the suit, which is like integrating it into our bodies somehow? So it goes into the suit, but is it just like a hole where you like plug in injectors and stuff? Oh, wait, I was pressing hold.
Sam, this is Di Hartman.
Hello.
Your current objective is to extend the Chiron network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Okay. Orders, one available. Orders for Sam. Take on orders for which Sam's services in particular have been requested. Smart drug delivery, way station west of capital Knot City. It's not that far, actually. Anyone could have made this distance.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Okay. Left and right button to switch tabs and view various information about an order, order summary, order conditions, associated risks, order details, list of objectives from the order, etc., cargo delivery, various information about the order's cargo, weight as number of pieces, supplies that will be provided, the amount of cargo each order involves, as well as its size, can be viewed at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So, the way station of West Capital Knot City is the first knot in a chain that will eventually span America. You need to deliver oxytocin-boosting smart drugs to ease the stress of Bridges staff working there. Once you've done that, use your Cupid to connect the way station to the chiral network. For supplements that provide the brain with oxytocin and other hormones, effective at easing symptoms known to arise from having the little interpersonal contact, such as stress and lack of affection for others. I don't love you. Oh, here's some drugs. I love you a lot now. I apparently get a ladder and a climbing anchor. That's nice. What do the symbols mean? It's a picture of a face someone walking up a slope, someone falling off a cliff, and what looks like water. Accept order. Load all.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper incline, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river.
Okay.
Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
You can decide where and how to carry the cargo. How well you balance your load will affect your ability to walk. Cargo positioning can also be adjusted with the start button to access the cufflinks and selecting cargo. Load all. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of ladders. I didn't think it'd be that much. Standard issue bridges boots. They are designed to withstand a wider range of conditions, and as such are more durable and hard-wearing than older designs. We folded down to a compact form for transport. Well, I'll just take all of these. Changes will be undone. Oh, wait, no. Confirm. Yes. I'm ready.
Order assigned.
Why is this all dusty? Oh, time to go.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I will have a pleasant journey, but not because you told me to.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Oh, hello. Oh, you're just waving goodbye. That's how you do it. That's how you do the ladders. And prepare. Urinate. I'm good.
Thanks.
Right.
Thank you. Kindly.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Right, so we need to go over here. Oh, whoops. Suppose we go there first. And then I need to go this way. I guess I could go around. There we go. Alright. See how well this goes. There are plenty of vehicles here. Can I take one? No, it's locked. Fine.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Sure. Right, use watchtower. What do we got? So we went over there, that's where those things were. Got a custom marker over there. 14 meters. That's pretty far. Anything out in the open ocean? I can see my footprints. Well, time to go.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started.
Damn right.
If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Oh, I just found one. There's actually quite a few here.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
I've got this. Whoa, that's actually deeper than I thought it was. Ooh. Starting to get a bit heavy now. Restored and fatigue level reduced. There's actually quite a few freaking packages here. Disc-based media. There we go. I think that'll be all I'll carry for now. I do wonder what that cylinder thing over there is, though. Like flowers over there. What is that? Use pulse to Dr. Lola to deliver lost cargo. Ah! Okay. Here, take all of the stuff.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo.
Be lost cargo. Lost cargo be trusted to other players for delivery by
processing.
selecting untrusted cargo.
If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage.
Of course I can.
It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Okay. Oh. If lost cargo is taken out to a facility other than its intended destination, the following options can be selected. Entrust, store. Don't do anything. I don't want to do nothing with this. Sure. 40 if returned. Capital not city, destination capital not. Well, I'll just do all of these. There you go. I mean, the city is just right there, but I'm not going to walk backwards. Miscellaneous up. Place items into or remove them from a private locker.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Items you don't immediately need can be stored in a private locker indefinitely. However, if you wish to reclaim them, you'll have to do so from the specific terminal you use to store them. Ah, okay. You can check what items you have stored in which locations via the cuff link. Okay, so while I can put these away, I would have to come back to this specific one in order to get more stuff. Which I don't want to do right now. I'll give you 2. How many miles to pick this up? And then I could just put it immediately back in here. There you go. I should have really picked that up beforehand, but... There we go. And some more pickups. I'm just gonna go this way now. I'm also wondering what these spires are going towards. That one's just not going to anything. Grab them all! What is this red thing? Oh, it's raining.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Okay. Timefall will accelerate the passage of time. Exposure to timefall renders cargo containers less impact resistant, putting them contents of risk of being damaged. Got it. What if we put, like, actual protective stuff over it? Like, I don't know, an umbrella? A covering? Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh. I can just barely see them. I'd usually go pick something like that up, but, you know, kind of in danger at the moment. Okay. Hey, Rapatron. You did clip it? Okay, cool. Thanks. You get anesthesia or anesthesia on? Hope you're doing alright.
Breathe easy, Sam.
Oh,
You're clear of BG territory.
good.
The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything.
What's a gazer?
Warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Okay, buddy. Alright, now we're just gonna cross the water to get to the other side. Hey! I suppose I can go grab this. It's a big cube. Backup fuel. Ah, nice. Oh, almost at weight limit. Okay.
Sam, a well-placed ladder can get you safely across most rivers, you know.
I would like to use
Maybe
one.
try using the one we issued you.
Hold that and do the ready the ladder. That'll do. Whee! Yeah! Use your first structure.
Anyone?
Right, time to go. I'm going slower, but it's better than, you know, falling over. Now, I wonder if I can create a ladder that goes up here from where I am. Oh, one button. I've already forgotten how to... There we go. Well, I guess I can't because it's too distant. Whew. There we go. Almost there to the weird dome tower thing, whatever this may be. It's so much easier rather than having to flail all over the place because I didn't know I could just carry my straps and I would be able to go without it doing that. Way station west of Capital Knot City.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Hello. I've come with things. Deliveries. Deliver requested cargo. One piece of new cargo. One order can be completed. Yes. Here you go.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a look.
Okay.
This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Maybe. Woo. Drugs have been delivered. I got 99 likes for that. Yes. 1 star. 2 star. Aww. What would have made it better? Well, it says connection level, so I'm wondering if that's something else now. Alright. Cool.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy who's... Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Okay, jeez, calm down. Ooh, sparkly. That made me float. Woo! It expanded that far? Okay. Like, we were already on the right side. You're telling me going to, like, a small distance away covered nearly half of the US? That seems a little extreme, but okay, I'll take it. New strand established. Way station west of Capital Knot City has joined the UCA. The following structure can now be constructed with using the PCC. Postbox. Nice. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Make delivery, deliver lost cargo, share locker, donate weapons and equipment, share locker, withdraw cargo. Cool. Well, we got more of the map, I guess. It is now connected to the Cairo network, enabling you to see and access other player structures, etc. Cool. Oh, I can see him now.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed.
George Baton.
It's really
or Baton.
Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
No, you don't. Bye.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place.
Okay.
And beyond them is your next destination.
Port Knot City.
Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints.
Okay, what about the little area in the middle?
For establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station.
It says wind farm.
You should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
Okay.
Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. Fabricate equipment.
Off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support.
Okay.
Should prove useful.
I'll decide that. Weapons and equipment can be fabricated using materials provided by facilities. The amount of materials available at a given facility will differ depending on the facility type. Okay, well, I got other deliveries for lost cargo, so take these because they're very heavy. Wait. Oh, I must have double tapped by accident. No, god damn it. Confirm. I keep pressing instead of holding is what I'm doing. More space for things.
Delivering cargo.
I want to be careful with that fuel thing because that might explode if you bash it that much. Cargo's been entrusted to another player. That's not me. A9. Alright, let me see this fabricate. I can make a ladder, climb an anchor, and a PCC.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
PCCs can be used to build structures, but be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures can be shared with other players once built. New structures cannot be built within the area around an existing facility marked with sensor poles. Post boxes can be used to return lost cargoes to or entrust cargo for delivery by others. The shared locker function can be used to exchange weapons and equipment with other players. The private locker function can be used to temporarily store personal cargo and equipment. Okay, so I'm thinking with this, because the beginning levels, I would assume a lot of people would have built a bunch of these just all over the place. I think I'm going to save my resources and make them for later areas. I don't know if that's how it works. It literally says that each area can have different resources so you can build different things. But I'm going to see if saving up will help in any way. So then later on, I can build stuff where there isn't that many. But I've got enough of these. I don't need to make any more. Take on orders. Orders for Sam. Rare metal delivery center west of Capital Knot City. Deliver 6 pieces of cargo. If you do not deliver the required amount, the order will not be considered a failure. Or the order will be considered a failure. Deliver 30 kilograms of rare metals to the distribution center west of Capital Knot City and connected to the chiral network. These materials will be invaluable once the facility has been connected to the network and its chiral printer is up and running. Sure. I've got more. Build a post box at the designated construction site. Oh, okay. I guess I have to make this then. Post boxes allow you to temporarily store cargo, blah, blah, blah. Fine.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC.
Okay.
It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC,
I'm not.
You'll want to fabricate one.
Okay. I guess I have to make it. I'll make one. Confirm. Do I get to see it get made, or is it just on my back? Load all. Whoa! Damn, that's a lot. I don't think I'm over encumbered just yet, because the maximum is 120. I'm not even at half yet, so I should be fine. Wait, is the PCC on? Yeah, it is.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you...
Oh, whoops. So, here. Sure, I can do that.
Check your map and compass from time to time.
I've got it, I've got it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Look how speedy we are. Whoa! Whoa! Impact bang will flash red. As the contents take more damage, the color of the impact bang will gradually change. Careful eye on your impact bangs in order to make sure the cargo remains in good condition. That was my fault. I went a bit too fast. That's some resin.
Over here!
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the way station's over there. Select orders from the cuff link and select order details to see what orders to do list. Uh-oh. That is quite deep, so I'm actually gonna use the ladder I have. Here we go. That should work. Yeah! Ladder! And now I don't have this large obnoxious thing on the side of my back.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good.
Yep.
When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Post box. Here we go. Do that. Hold left trigger. And then right. Oh wow, it's like fabricating it. I thought it was just a thing I just deployed. It actually builds it. Cool. Construction completed. Wasn't that far. Yeah. This is one of my favorite games. Cannot wait for part 2, and it should come soon, seeing it got announced at the PlayStation Store. Okay, yeah. I mean, I did see about part 2 with Matt Mercer being one of the main villains, so I thought that I might as well give this game a shot, see how it's like. So far, it's fine. It's a little bit, I guess the best way to say is just pretentious in how it's doing things, with like how people talk and stuff, but other than that, no real complaints yet. Build. Alright, cool.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
I can do that. I mean, I can pick the stuff that's right next to it and then put it into the thing for them. Although this says way station, so I could just deliver this. Get back to my ladder. We'll go back to the guy, hand in those 2 stuff, and then we'll go to the next area. Oh boy. Up this way. I also saw that there was another piece of cargo over here, but I think that's down the other side. I probably should have just walked down the side rather than come up here. Whoa! The amount of dropped cargo here. Did someone die or something? It's like they exploded and all their stuff went everywhere. At least I'll grab this one, because that one looks like it's down there on the beach. Old magazines. Get a like from BB. BB enjoyed Sam's whistling. Okay. Thanks. The baby likes me. Select canteen. Drink from the canteen to restore stamina. I can do that.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified.
But what if I want to kill everyone? Delivery. Deliver lost cargo. Yes. Three pieces.
Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
I am the best, I know. Old books, old magazines. I just got a bunch of books and magazines for you. Hey, I got a 10 of miscellaneous. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort you may one day be recognized as a true legend. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Oh, nice. Cool.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
No, thank you.
Good work.
Okay, now I need to find how to get to over here. So if we start from here, go here. There we go. Time to leave. What's this?
Weapons restriction.
Memory chips.
Sam,
Records of the
if
past.
you stumble
Donate your memory
across
chips.
any memory
Delivery
chips
share
on
memory
the
chip
road,
data.
be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Okay. There's also this, which I could check out. It's George again. Resins. Mule boots. There's a bunch of stuff. Why is it all foggy? Everything seems to be going upwards. I'm hearing like stomps. Whoa!
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
I'm
Get
trying.
to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Who's scanning me though? Get another ladder going.
Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your deliveries for now.
Mule oh, is that why it says mule boots? Got it. Ah, yeah, so that's a base. Never mind, I'm not going that way. There's some people down there. Leg it! Oh god! I was playing Amazon since I don't have a console, but removed it from free December 31st. I did finish it though, game is done. That's cool. Oh! Why they shoot me? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, going downhill makes you go really fast. Don't mind me, I didn't drop any of my stuff. And now they think that I'm inside there. You can't catch me. This is why I should have been given a car. Where are these things? Whoa. Yeah, damn right. You better run from the rain. What's he doing? Rainbow.
Hills gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Good. Whew. I don't have any way to defend myself yet, so unless I can punch them, I had to run. Whew. We've got another way station and then a generator, which I think I can see over here. It's down there. I hate that my mouse keeps centering back to the center of the screen. I don't want to cross this line just yet. Uh-oh.
Keep on keeping on.
All the likes. Get to 200 for you. Yay! Just what I need. If it's not like bandits, it's now people. Or like ghost people or whatever they are. And of course they're sort of in the direction I need to go. So I'm gonna go this way. And now there's one in front of me as well. The good thing is that I can just about see them because of the rain. Come on. You can hold your breath. Come on, you can do it. Just think happy thoughts. They're right there, but you can move right by them. I think that's it just there. I'm not going to pick that up right now. I don't think I can anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just great.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
I'll try, but I don't know if this is going to help now because I can't see where the things are. BB suffering from autotoxemia. What the hell is that? I'm free!
It triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself.
Okay.
It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
The Inky Binky. At least the machine still works, so I can still do that. Well, they've got a bike. I'll gladly take that when I am ready. But it has no batteries, so never mind. Actually, does it have anything in it? Nope. She's the best man. This is an awesome game. Yeah, thanks.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain hot until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
You can't tell me what to do. Alright. Make delivery. Delivery requested cargo. Yes. All of the rare metals. They're a bit damaged, but, you know, still good.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right?
Sure.
The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it.
He's gonna say...
Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
I know, I'm quite cool. Oh, they weren't that much damage. They only had 5%. Woo, 2,000 miles. 1, 2. Ooh, almost 3. Handler. Well, that's going up the whole 6 levels. Alright.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Sure. Here you go, some discs, the thingies. All in a day's work. 2 places linked up. Nice. UCA member added.
As always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase. New terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. Cool. New interview data acquired: mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, and timefall. New feature has been added to your cufflinks: mail and data. A new option has been added to delivery: recycle. Cool. Oh, whoa. I don't know what some of this stuff means. What's the fist? What's the upwards arrow?
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor.
Thanks.
Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
I can do that.
Good work.
Enter private room. Oh boy.
Dead man, you there? Little help. Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates
Instead of a
the
still
connection
birth, it's a
between
still
the world
mother.
of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
BBBTs, BBCs, what else? What else?
These
BBWs?
pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
Okay.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
Cool. The way the guy on the left's looking at you, he's like,
You
yes,
should remember
yes.
that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
That also babies?
Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year.
But why?
It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
Perhaps.
Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon.
Okay.
Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Why is he so awkward? Why do it like that, though? Why attach yourself? I guess just to fall off, but it seems weird.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
You just gonna stand over me like that?
Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave.
It's a weird way of
But
holding
if
someone.
you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that.
There's a weird, like, shader issue on our teeth because it's like
bad.
going black and white.
There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Why do people keep forgetting they can't touch him?
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Jesus.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Okay, fine. Shower it is. You know, you wash yourself by not just standing there.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Okay.
You study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Okay.
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you.
Turns out it's the worst sort of choice I could do.
Paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
He's gone. Turns out the guy we're talking to is a baby! Imagine if it would. That'd be weird.
Sam.
Extranade.
Sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this.
Mail.
Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you.
Okay.
I've not taken a look myself.
I hope not.
But I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room.
I could do the terminal.
There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course.
Uh-huh.
But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay. Let's give a look. Mail. Distribution West. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering the rare metal, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you, though. The bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to pick it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry. Sorry if you got your hopes up. I did. And I've got some bad news. Oh, more bad news. You see, different facilities have to work together, share materials so everyone gets what they need. And to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use, that's why you guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart, whole world even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton. Over at the way station, he used to be a reliable porter, but lately he's pulling teeth. Or it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're in a bit of short materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Bunch of thumbs up. All these emotes. Sam, you're our savior. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness changes anyone's tune. Hell, even when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself that that was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed in. Thumbs up. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyway. Or anyhow, you gave us the glimmer of hope we needed to bring up us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up a new delivery route. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy on the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half of our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still worried about we still won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done and do our jobs for us so we don't have to do anything. Okay, buddy. Interviews. Mules and drone system. Bridge's primary objective is to rebuild America. In order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the communications and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire industry, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folk to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing to the common man. Indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be a part of the process, so laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got caught up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them, and that brought a whole new disorder, delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped by any fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into mules we know and love today. Huh? This is some backwards logic. That's not how people work. I must deliver things. I know. I'll kill people. Huh? Bridge babies. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. So I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been in good times, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, there's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered into practical use, for some reason. Still, what they did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build their own BBs, most of the work was already done for us. We just needed to follow the instructions manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea of how they work, not how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends. But one thing is certain, that continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. Timefall. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time or for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone on as far as to posit that this process is stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it is somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive our own deaths, and even possibility of a place beyond death, yes. We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development of as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability, one that will take us to the next stage of our evolution? That sounds kind of like an evil mastermind kind of thing, but sure. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the Knot cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding will come to see as the phenomenon that saved us as our species. Exciting thoughts, I'll be sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on new journeys. Who knows what will await us? Memory chips. I guess it's just this one. 0, 1. That's it? There's nothing else from this? I mean, clicking it does nothing. But they're all locked, so I assume I need a key first. I guess I found the data. I just need the thing that unlocks it now. We've got a bunch of new tips. I'm just going to go through them. Like, to switch the suits you best. Switching between them allows you to spot Odorak more easily. Take a look around while hiding in the shadows, or get angles on things. Call out and greet anyone that is nearby. You might not get a reply, but don't let that get you down. Cargo positioning and ease of movement. Climb continuously. Standing still. If crossing a river is draining your endurance gauge, try standing still. This should cause the gauge to refill slowly. Losing blood due to damaged feet. Walking barefoot or in worn-out boots will damage your feet. Continuing to walk around with damaged feet can lead to blood loss. If your footwear is damaged, you will tire more easily. If you keep walking regardless, the soles will eventually wear through, damaging your footwear beyond repair and injuring your feet. Push yourself too hard, your maximum stamina level will drop. A yellow bar that appears on top of the yellow blood gauge will be known as the consciousness gauge. So many gauges. It will only appear in situations where your ability to stay conscious is at risk. If the consciousness gauge is depleted, Sam will fall unconscious. Dropped items and equipment. Scan. Odoric. Scanner. Be swept away. Take care. BT encounter warning. You can produce... Locating detected cargo. Soothing BT. Left bumper down, and then X to soothe BB, and then rock BB. BB can be soothed when crying to reduce stress levels. Gently rocking BB's pod while using up will increase the effect. I don't have a motion sensor, so I can't use that. Timefall. Renders cargo containers less impact resistant. Timefall accelerates the passage of time for anything it touches. Try to move to a place where there is no timefall as quickly as possible. Like a cave. Deep water. Sam can't reach the bottom and will be swept away. Deep water we mark with red. Stolen cargo will be stored in a post box somewhere in hostile territory. Other items, including your personal effects, will be dumped elsewhere. Order confirmation screen. To-do list. Cancelling. Orders dropped. Can't be recovered. Orders redeploy. Optimizing loadout. Will allow you to optimize it by pressing Y. Container colors. Using lost cargo. Lost cargo without a specified delivery destination can be used freely. However, once used, it can no longer be returned to its original owner. Oh, okay. Entrusting, delivering, losing. Putting up signs. You can put up to share information with other porters. Okay. PCC. HUD switching pages. PCC. Switching structures with the PCC. So down and then right stick. Postbox level 1. Dismantling. Road and structure erosion. Will gradually erode structures and roads. As things deteriorate, functions will begin to fail, and if deterioration continues, the structures will be destroyed altogether. Oh, okay. Carol bandwidth can be increased by raising your connection level with clients in each area. Okay. Ladders, climbing anchors, using throwing weapons. Left trigger, then right. The harder you press right, the further the grenade will be travel. Using equipment, memory chips. Donate any memory chips you find them to via delivery terminal by selecting Make Delivery Share Memory Data Chip. Cargo, private lockers, fabricating equipment, using private rooms, resending or reading mail from cufflinks, and UCA increased facility functionality. Cool. Let's save. I don't think it's been an hour yet, or at least 2 hours yet. Nope. So we can keep going. Let's check on the baby. And also drink.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the
Hey, Sword Master, welcome.
as soon as you're ready.
I'm here to get some water. Or bridge drink. Yes. And more. Can I just drink all of these? I wonder if each time I drink it is like different slightly. Ooh, almost there. One more should do it. Yeah. Let's check on BB. You good, baby? You seem to be at 100%, so maybe. I still can only change the color of my sunglasses at the moment, so... Alright, do I have to pick up the grenade, or do I just have it? I think I just have it. So, let's go. What?
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Citizen woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Ah.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks.
Okay.
There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of
Throw him
distress.
like a frisbee.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
I'm sorry.
Expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Uh-huh. Pursued. Left bumper. Down. X.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yay! Baby! What does the BB do? It helps me detect the invisible monster things.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Oh, great.
I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory.
The place I went by?
Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back?
I mean, I could, but I don't have any weapons.
Anyone more qualified than you?
Take on orders. Recover chiral printer interface. You need to recover the chiral printer interface that was stolen by the mules. Be warned that mules suffer from drone syndrome and won't relinquish stolen cargo easily. Once you recover the interface, hook it up to the printer. Focus on this delivery is on the condition of the cargo. Deliver it in the best possible condition. Sure, I can do this. Wait, why are there two of them? Oh, one's available. Chiral crystals. Collect one CG. What's CG? 1 kilogram, maybe? Alright, Swordmaster. Well, thanks for dropping by anyway. Chiral crystals are very precious and they are often found in areas where there is a lot of time for. Well, I've seen a bunch of them, so... Except...
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one.
Okay.
You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Wait, how many PCCs did I put on? I got 3? I don't need 3! Oh, no, I don't want to do that. 2 will be... 1 will be enough for me. Okay, these boots are pretty good still, so I think I'll keep them on. Head out. Yes. What's that?
Thing you're holding is a crystal collector.
Oh.
As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Cool. So I don't have to touch it. Is it just on my body now? Oh, hello.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation.
Uh-huh.
Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these 3 things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Sort of, yeah.
Order assigned.
Alright, let's go get the stuff.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Name's Sam.
Alright, well, back I go. I gotta go clear these people out, but I should also probably get rid of these.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Time to go.
Sam, Chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye.
It's right there.
I advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
I will also place down a tower because I want to see what it looks like. Yes. Tower, go! I can't look up that high.
Construction.
Construction complete.
Great. Got some metals, old media, resin, retrieve west of Capital Knot City, Chiral crystals. There's so much resin. Well, footprints.
Nice. There we go.
Display at the bottom left your blood level, BB stress, stamina, footwear durability, and current weight carried, and your total number of lights are also displayed here. Displayed on the bottom of the cufflinks map. Okay, I can see them. I've got 91.
There we go.
Yep. I see you there. I don't really want to climb over that, but I'll go that way still. Where's this one? Oh, it's just this.
Keep on keeping on.
We good? We're good. They actually wave? I didn't think it'd do that, but okay. Oh, so how am I going to get this stuff back? Do I just have to sneak into the base and try to grab that, or... Post box. Oh, that's down there. Okay, so it's not this way. I've been going the wrong way this entire time. Whoops. Back I go. I went this way for no reason. Other than getting crystals. Slow down, you got it.
Nice. There we go.
Well, this side of the mountain's wet. I wonder if I can go up there, if that would make it easier. What's that alarm sound? Oh, there's something up there.
There we go.
Right, up we go. What if I even can climb up here? It might be too steep. Okay, well, guess I'm not going that way. You got this, come on.
Whoa.
Keep climbing up that mountain. Yeah! We did it! I find my own path. No one can stop me. Yoink.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, we're still going. Why is there dramatic music playing? It's the default wind sound. That's from every game. Whee!
rule or habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Will I be ready to fight? Attack X. Mule repeatedly knocked them unconscious. Whoa! Why am I flying? What the hell?
Just a little more. Everything's okay.
Yeah, I'll just shake you like a maraca. Jeez.
Someone's happy.
Is this actually going to lower it, or? I have no idea why I went flying there. I didn't even fall from that great of a height. It's like I landed on a spring.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
I can do that, but first let me have a look at you. Nothing.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
If you offer up something particularly useful to those traveling through the area you're in, you might be able to learn some extra likes. Do the likes actually give me anything? Okay. So now that they told me that I should have had a PCC to make the stuff, that would have been helpful to have known beforehand. I wonder if I can take anything out of here. No, there's nothing in here. Which is just great.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Well, I just shouted to the heavens, so I think they probably know I'm here. Sam can hide in grass or foliage provided it's tall enough. I guess if I wanted to climb up. There we go. I see a base. There's no one here, though. Weirdly enough. Can I use it, please? There we go. Seems to be glitching out in that little pot there. Is this place abandoned or something? Make it even harder to check. If you're using a keyboard, blah 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 blah. I see a guy. If I can sneak behind him, I'm about to knock him out. Maybe I can just, you know... Alright, well I need that. Materials for large-scale construction, sure. Special device. Performance-enhancing beverages. I think that'll be it for now. And to leave. Remove marker. Go back this way. Oh boy. Almost a bet that suddenly a bunch of enemies show up. Oh, there's one. Guy might have spotted me. Wait, did I drop some stuff? I actually don't know if I actually picked them up. Because they were supposed to be on my back, but I guess I might have just left them in there. Whoopsie. Yeah, I didn't pick them up. There we go. This is probably the most awkward way you could carry this stuff. Go into the bushes so that no one can see us. Oh. Gotta wait for this guy to face a direction so I can go past him. This damn mouse showing up in the middle of the screen again. Go away! Shoot! When he goes back that way, I should be able to go by. Well, never mind.
Okay, Sam. Grab the cargo and get the hell out of there.
That's what I'm doing. Ah, you son of a bitch! Get punched! Oh, come on!
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and
At least they sorted out my freaking stacking.
All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But people didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
Well, they didn't kill me. I nearly did, though. I ain't killed myself.
Hey!
Someone said what? I wanted to like the thing. I didn't want to call out.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Oh, boy. Let's see if I can get there faster.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
What are you doing with cotton in your mouth, huh? Oh, I've got so much crap on my back now. Whoa, what the hell?
It's a close one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain
crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Okay, we can do that.
Have a pleasant journey.
To the terminal. Alright. Make delivery. Deliver requested cargo. All cargo is ready to be delivered. The order can be completed. Ooh.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
I hope so.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it.
I mean, I dropped it, but I don't think it did that much.
Never doubted you'd come through for us.
4%, not that bad. Less than 50% damage. Woo! Because I went round in a circle at the bottom.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself.
Probably,
I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair.
Okay.
But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Alright. New boots. New interview data. Necrosis, an ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, distribution center west of capital Knot City. The Chiral Network 1.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing.
Good.
As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
More materials to be stored there, and will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality can be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift or two. Cool. Acquire your first piece of communication data. Distribution center of West Knot City has provided the following new hologram data. Bridges guard Macho. To use this data, gain access to level 2 or higher structure and use customized structure. Chiral crystals are now used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of crystal materials that can be used at the distribution center west of capital city has been increased. Some facilities' bandwidth have been shared. Ooh, I gained 400? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 5. I was close, I guess. More structures can now be built. Oh, available. 0 to 468. Bunch of stuff. Cool. Reach connectivity level 3 with the facility. Yes.
See you around.
I've got more stuff to hand in.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine.
Time machine.
It is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Cool. Great.
Good work.
I've got more stuff to deliver. Share memory chip data in order to access the data they contain. Data from one memory chip will be recovered. Proceed. Yes. Here you go, whatever this is.
Well, would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam.
You're welcome? That's all you got to say about it? The following can now be viewed at your video cufflinks. Frame arms Byaku.
Thank you for your contribution.
Claim materials. Oh, yeah. Available required. Okay, so I guess this is just how much I want, but I don't want any. Recycle cargo to produce new materials. I guess you want the chiral crystals? There you go. Oh, glowy.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels.
Yep.
Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Delivery completed. I gained 300 likes because I gathered so much. I was asked to gather 1. I carried out 100, if not more. Repair spray. Chiral symmetry chiralium. I can make a bridge? Cool. Claim materials.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site.
Good.
These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
And be used. Recycling weapons, equipment, or materials at a facility will increase the amount of materials available for use at the facility. These can be used to fabricate any new weapons and equipment that you may require. Cool. Reach a total of 2,400 likes on the results screen. Yeah, delivery volume. +4. I'm now a skilled handler. You have been awarded the title Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. And now we're a yellow outfit. You have achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Nice. It's worthwhile doing this stuff then.
This is for you.
A gun? Oh.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Okay. Your current load will be optimized, allowing you to carry additional cargo on your back. I kind of need this, so I'm going to take this. There we go. You too.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
I still have a bunch more I want to hand in.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need.
Okay.
Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
I'll take all of them. Only 32. You can only take 32. Thank you.
Thank you for your continued support.
Oh, okay. Rest in private room, claim, take on orders. Let's rest in the private room because our baby is kind of stressed out. I don't even get undressed, just immediately fall asleep. Blood levels restored. BB pacified.
Good morning, Sam.
Thanks. Baby's good. I think this might be a good place to stop. Let's go to the thing and save. I can look at the new stuff next time. Save completed. Let me just check. It's been at least 2 hours, right? Yes, good. Alright, that is where we will stop for today. So just do another save, and then quit game. Yes. Awesome. We shall pick this up next week, Wednesday. So thank you all for joining today. I hope everyone enjoyed. I am somewhat enjoying this game. I don't think it's like as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would literally just be walking around because everyone calls it the walking simulator. And it does have that aspect to it, but it's not the only thing that's got its going for it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I will probably continue playing this until I get to a point where either I finish it or I'm like, I don't like this anymore. But for now, it's fine. It's good. We haven't really managed to get further enough into the game for me to find out what's actually going on. Like, it's starting to explain things, which I appreciate, because it seems as though a lot of more recent games don't seem to be doing that. They just go, here you go, you're in this world, you don't get to know anything. So I appreciate that they're trying to explain things, because there's a lot. But yeah, as I said, that'll be it for today. I'll be back next week, Tuesday, with more Great Ace Attorney, and I'll be back with this on Wednesday. So if you prefer to watch one or the other, then you know which days I'm on. Hopefully next week I'll be a bit more myself rather than, you know, suffering from ear infection and all that kind of thing and dizzy and all that thing. But we shall see. So thank you for joining today. As usual, if you have not already, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, bell notifications, all of that stuff so you know when I next stream. If you want to help support me, there's a link to Patreon and tips as well. They do help a lot, and if you do become a patron, you get named into the patron list here, or I give you a shout out to Hiroru Kuni at the end of his stream, like I do with Hiroru Kuni, the Soulmaster 37, and Rapatron 2000. I thank you for the key support. I greatly appreciate you all, and we go around trying not to destroy our boots and picking up all these crystals and avoiding the invisible men. Sounds weird, but yes. But yeah, thanks for joining today. Y'all have a nice rest of the day. Have a nice weekend. Happy New Year, everyone, again, and I'll see you all next week. Until then, y'all take care.